I used to drink a bottle of wine every night, but I was drinking away my neural pathways. I was in a wheelchair and struggled to walk, talk and eat. I gave up drinking in 2020 and retrained my neural pathways. I started to walk, podcast, ride my Can-Am Riker. I even wrote a book. I'm now vlogging and travelling around the world promoting positive recovery with sobriety and disability. I hope you enjoy my journey. Well, hello. Don't be worried about Fred behind. He's harmless, honest. Anyway, today we've just been getting ready, getting packed, ready for our flight to Bali tomorrow morning. So this afternoon, in a couple of hours, we're heading off to get a train and then a coach to Brisbane, then a taxi to Brisbane Airport, and then about 6 hours hanging around for our flight. Maybe a little bit more actually, but that's fine. It will be worth it. But I just want to tell you about something that I'm still laughing about now. I'm not going to name the cafe, but we went out for lunch and had a beautiful lunch. It was lovely, apart from my gluten-free toast was burnt. So I said, excuse me, could I please have another slice of toast because this one's burnt? So she went back to the kitchen, she came out, she went, well, yeah, that's how we serve the gluten-free toast. It has to be burnt because otherwise it's too soggy. But we will do you another bit, but you have to pay another $2. I went, I'm thinking, I've got to pay another $2 for something you've burnt. And I said, well, I'm really sorry, but I've been cooking gluten-free toast for 12 years and it doesn't serve burnt. That's not how it comes. And I did actually pull a cheek and went, I've been vlogging about this place and saying how wonderful you're on Instagram and everywhere all week. I said, and now it's a little bit disappointing. Well, she went back to the kitchen. She went, oh, we're just doing you another bit. And I had this perfect bit of toast come out. And I said, that's absolutely perfect. That's beautiful. She said, well, next time you come in, you just have to say you don't want it well done. So we've got to start ordering our gluten-free bread like we do our steak. So I'll have my medium to well done, please. It is funny. I'm not moaning. I just keep chuckling about it. We're now here at the station at Grafton, waiting to get our train to Casino. We then have to get onto a coach because of rail works or something, so it's a railway one. And you have two options here. You can either take your suitcases and your baggage on with you to the train, or you can book it in like you do on an aeroplane. So we've booked our luggage in, which means it's gone through, we don't have it with us. They will take it off the train and they'll put it on the coach, hopefully at Casino, and we'll be able to pick it up off the coach in Brisbane. But now I'm sitting panicking thinking, when you get to the airport and they go, have you packed your case? Yeah. Has it been out of your sight? Has anybody else had handles of your case? And you're like, no. Well, actually now there will be. And I usually have a rule that once it's all done up and my straps around it and it's all locked, that I don't open it again until I get to wherever I'm going. But I think I'm going to have to do that at Brisbane today, just to double check. Not that there's much space for anyone to slide anything in, but just in case. I've had a nightmare today trying to find codeine to send back home, or just at least make sure they're not in the case. I can't find them anywhere. I've had my case out several times, my backpack and my bum bag, so hopefully they're not hidden somewhere in there, because I could get in big trouble. I said the other day that it's not just imprisonable, it's not just fines, you can get imprisoned, but apparently some people have been killed for taking narcotics into Bali. So you cannot just come here and jump on a train. You have to book ahead and book your seats. And there are restrictions on the luggage as well. So lots of trains are delayed due to police operations and customer boarding problems, but our one is delayed due to heavy traffic. Now on the bridge that Julia and I walked across the other day, the old Grafton Bridge. And if you look at the video the other day, you'll see pictures of all the artwork here as well. Bye bye Grafton. See you in 2 years.
Buffet is now open, serving light refreshments and hot food. For those of you who have ordered hot meals for dinner, they are now ready for collection. if you could bring your white ticket and carry tray if you have one up to the buffet in car C and collect your hot meal.
Noisy birds, just got to the casino, just got off that train, and we're now got to get on that coach to Brisbane, but I'm not getting on until I've seen my suitcase in the hold. Beautiful sun rays.
If you are watching or listening to something on your devices, so not to disturb the people around you. The next $1 million question is when we're going to get to our destination. Now I've got Byron Bay and Surfers Paradise tonight, so we'll probably be a little bit late getting into Brisbane. So my guess is between 10 and 10:15 Brisbane time.
This is Lismore, and Julia was just saying that this is really badly affected by the floods. The flood water came up to the balconies there. The airport here also got flooded so badly that they were finding planes all over the place. We made it. We're at Brisbane Airport. It's taken us 8 hours to get here, and we have gone back an hour in time because Queensland is an hour behind New South Wales. So we've got an hour extra to wait at the airport. So it is now 11 p.m. and our flight is at 7 a.m. in the morning. We didn't get any sleep on the coach. We did try, but the driver kind of like sort of practicing emergency stops nearly. So every time we were drifting off, it'd be like forwards and back again. So that was fun. And then there's this woman who liked to F and Jeff quite a lot, and she was trying to arrange to see someone next Tuesday, but I think she just really didn't want to miss him and wanted to make sure he was there. So she kept saying it over and over and over again at the top of her voice. But of course it was his fault that she was having to shout loudly on the bus. Anyway, Julia and I stayed in our hula hoops. We did. In our arm span. We didn't say anything. We just sat there quietly looking at each other going, yeah. Probably because I didn't want to get shanked, actually. We were so looking forward to getting in here, having a nice cuppa. 20 past 11 now. Nowhere's open this side of the gate, so water it is. Chin chin. Fortunately, we got here early enough to bag ourselves one of these each. Night night. Well, good morning. Total hours sleep in the last 20 hours? 2. But I'm feeling surprisingly okay. Just having a little look around, trying to find their special assistance. All I can find is these wheelchairs here. So I'm suspecting it's the same as Melbourne Airport, that I've got to go and check in with my bag and then they'll get me a wheelchair and take me to wherever. I hope, because I'm going to be very tired. I'm going to be very slow. I'm going to be dropping things. Oh, look at me manifesting my future. That's not a good one, is it? I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to be slow. I'm not going to be tired. I'm not going to be tripping over my words and my feet. All will be well, because I have a wheelchair and I'm going special assistance. I'm not a very happy bunny right now. So back in November I paid to book my seats in the same row as Julia, and also I may have gone to come to the middle because she has aisle rather than my window seat. I like the window seat, I like to see myself taken off, but also if I'm there it means I have to keep getting up and down for other people, right? Makes sense. So they've taken my money and they've let me book my seat, and I've just got my boarding pass and I'm in an aisle seat. So I've just gone back. She went, yeah, it's because you've got special assistance, it's Jetstar policy that you have to have an aisle seat. I went, but that's ridiculous, it means I've got to get up and down for 2 other people all journey. She went, yeah, but it's just our policy. So I said, well, what about my money? Oh, you have to go through refunds. And you have to, the thing is with Australia as well, the 2 airports I've been to, or 3 airports, Coffs Harbour's okay, but the 2 big ones, Melbourne and Brisbane, is that you have to go up, check your bags in, lift all your bags on and everything yourself, struggle, and then I've got to walk away, go and find somewhere to sit, and now I've got to wait till 5:15 for my wheelchair. I'm not very happy, I'm very tired. I'm not going to cry, I'm not. Because the thing is with all this, they knew I'd already booked special assistance when I booked my flight. So I booked my seat days later when I already had special assistance, and they let me book it knowing they weren't going to let me sit there. And they've had my money for 3 months, and by the time I get it back it's probably going to be 4 months. Urgh. I'm hula hooping away. I'm hula hooping. I'm hula hooping. Hope nobody gets near me. I might hit them with my stick. We'd just like to say the coffee was worth the wait. It's very nice. I'd like to give a big shout out to my friend Jo as well for buying me some coffees. Thank you. And if any of you out there would like to buy me or us some coffees, then you can do so. It's in the write-up, it's in the bio, it's in the top bit. I'm too tired. You know where to look for it, you know where to find it. And if you want to subscribe, because we are off to Bali now, so if you want to keep up with our travels, then subscribe, press the little bell at the top and you see what we're doing, so you get notified every time that we upload something. And if you want to like and share, if you do, of course, then please feel free to do. But I think it's hot. It's hot. I'm too tired to speak anymore. So I think from Australia, that's a wrap. Ta-da for now.